Superintendent of Buffalo Schools is answering her critics tonight who say her administration lacks transparency.
And she has now begun a series of briefings with reporters, she says, to better inform the public. News 4 senior correspondent Rich Newberg was there today. And Rich, does this mean we'll see more of the superintendent now?
Well, she is telling us the briefings will be weekly, at least for the time being, and that she will make more of an effort to directly address some of the critical issues as they arise. Dr. Pamela Brown said her New Year's resolution is to do a better job at updating the press on pressing issues facing the Buffalo school system. I mean, do you think you've always been accessible?
Oh, well, accessible, I had not been as accessible as I have been these last few months. I certainly acknowledge that.
And the reason?
The reason, again, was that I had to have my focus on what our schools needed.
She must work with a school board, often bitterly divided. She kept her job by a 5-4 vote. The district's main parent group says she still doesn't openly share information. They got the state to withhold $36 million in Title I money because they said parents were not being involved in critical decisions.
No, we're not satisfied with the progress that's being made. 27,000 students are in schools that are low performing. You know, and something can be done. There are multiple options.
I certainly will continue to do more to reach out to different stakeholder groups in the community.
Dr. Brown says her administration has boosted the graduation rate by 8%, up to 54%, since she came aboard a year and a half ago, and is doing all it can to turn around low-performing schools. She turned down a proposal that was floated for a $500,000 buyout. Activist Sam Herbert called it a bribe by some business people who wanted her to leave.
Forced out of the city of Buffalo by individuals who clearly do not have the children's interests at heart.
There's a lot of misinformation being circulated out there, and I just want to demonstrate through transparency exactly what the situation is in our schools.
Dr. Brown says another briefing for reporters again will be held next week.